I just got off a call with Ben and Aaron. We had a Bible study at 1 a.m. Maybe actually it was 12 a.m. Now it's 2 a.m. And, bro, it was so fun. And just talking about stuff that I'm passionate about with people, especially something like this, where it's something that most people around me, at least, aren't really passionate about or interested in. Talking about business and Jesus, bro. And that's like such a dream come true for me 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, bro. Like being able to talk to someone about this type of stuff, and bro, there's two people, bro. It's just amazing. And there's so many things recently that, I mean, it's crazy how often this has happened through through ecom, where things come together in ways that I wouldn't expect in the slightest. And it's so many different things that connect from various points in time. It's crazy. And these past 3 weeks with my new job, the amount of things that have connected with the bro, it's like it's too much to get into. Really, like I'd have to explain so many different things in detail for any of it to make sense. But like just like thinking about my future, bro, it's made me think about like my future and like hope, because everyone talks about how like you need to have the hate for where you're at, and I was with that, and I still think you do need that, but you also do need the love and the passion, and the passion is going to drive you towards something just as much as running away from it. Even though running away might be more instant, the love is gonna drive you towards it for the not the foreseeable future, for the unforeseen future, because you need to keep it there, right? And I guess that's, well, looking at it now, I guess that's what marriage is, right? Sort of. I'm just thinking about this right now, but let's say you date someone, you date them to run away from the pain of not having a significant other, right? And you're running away from that pain. Now, marriage is going into an unforeseen future for an unforeseen amount of time, which is forever if you agree with divorce, right? If you don't agree with divorce, sorry, which would be forever, because the goal is to not get divorced, because why would you get, like, of course things happen, right? But why would you get married if you're planning on getting a divorce? You're just in a relationship, you're like, just break up with them, right? So you're running away from the pain, and that's immediate. That's what gets you to ask the girl out, right? Go on the first date with a guy, and there's the commitment for the love of the other person and the love of the future with them, that you're willing to sacrifice so many things about your life for them in marriage. And like this is not what I wanted to talk about in this video, but yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that reached here. Oh, sorry, I'm getting really hot. Let me switch jackets really quick. But okay. Oh my goodness. That one's even hotter of a jacket. Okay, here, this one's good. But yeah, like, this is my life, pretty much. This stuff, ecom and Jesus, like, these are the only two things I do with my day other than like work. And if I didn't have to work like a job, I wouldn't work, because I'd be doing ecom. And for me, it's all about sacrifice. I'm sacrificing my time now. I'm putting myself in pain to be able to grow later. And that's really all it is. Realistically, I'm putting myself in a tough spot now so I can be good later. And I don't want it any other way, really. Like, I've been, like, this past week specifically, I have been going to bed at 3 a.m. And usually I love my sleep. I like genuinely love my sleep. I think I said this in my last video. I will sleep for 12 hours if I need to until I wake up. I'll wake up, I'll see the sun, and I'll be like, wow, I only slept 7 hours. Let me rest for longer so I can be at full, like literally full capacity. And there's benefit to that. I'm not gonna say there's not. There absolutely is. There's a reason why I do it, and it does make me like function higher, feel better throughout the day. But just the passion for the future in this week has me staying up till 3 a.m., going to bed, and waking up at 9, like 7 to 9, waking up and getting literally straight to work. Like I can't like I don't check my phone. My bed is over there, my phone is here charging. And I have type 1 diabetes. Like sometimes I need to check my phone in the middle of the night because I go low and I have to go eat sugar. And like that happened last night. I had to wake up, went to bed at 2, and I woke up at 4, had to go get sugar, eat whatever, came back up, fell back asleep. So that's a reason why I used to keep my phone next to me for years, and it's just not true. Like, why do you need it next to you? I also have my pump on me. Like, I can just check it there. Even if it doesn't connect, I walk over to my phone and I check it, bro. Like, it's not that deep. There's a lot of these excuses they're just excuses. They have, like, you just have to use your brain. It's difficult, but it's true. And the fact that it's true makes it a lot simpler, and it makes it a lot more doable, and it's relieving, right? It's relieving that the fact that you can actually make this change yourself. And that's what I wanted to talk about, that it may seem that you're in a position that you can't get out of, but like, bro, you have the power to make your own decisions. You can dictate your destiny. You have the free will to choose whether you want to pursue good or pursue evil, right? Pursue something that's going to benefit your life, or pursue something that is going to kill you and lead you to death. It's as simple as that. And which one do you want to choose? The easier one is always 100% of the time going to be death. It's always going to be the thing that keeps you complacent, keeps you at the baseline, right? And the harder thing is always going to be painful at first, and it's always going to lead you to a better outcome. But it's going to take maintenance. It's going to be painful, but you're going to feel a lot better in the end, right? And that's a harsh reality that most people don't want to accept, but it's the truth, and you have to accept it. It's how the world works. You can't live, like, your body is working, fighting every day to stay alive. And if it didn't, you'd be dead. You'd literally be dead, the same as you'd be a rock, right? You'd be a dead body. You'd be a corpse. You have no pumping blood. Your heart rate is literally, like, your heart is pumping. It's working to keep you alive. And you're there laying down on your bed, scrolling TikTok. Your blood is flowing through your veins, forcing you to stay alive so that you can rot away. And like, bro, like, why do you want that? And most people, nobody wants that. Nobody wants to do that. They all want to do the other thing. The difference between the people that have the thing and that are scrolling on TikTok on their bed, lazy, rotting away, binging shows all day long, smoking weed, drinking, stuff like that, bro, they took the action. They took any action that's not that. They took any difficult action, and they got to a position that's better than this position. That's really all it is, bro. I've been doing this for 2 years, ecom for 2 years. I've taken so many actions. I've done inaction. I've taken the wrong action, and every action is a lesson. It's, I went this way way's the wrong way, go this way's the wrong way, go this way, this one's almost the right way, go this way, okay, that was the wrong way, this way is the right way, let's keep going this way, oh, I went too far, that's the wrong way, let's go back this way, okay, right? Every lesson is like right, and you will like zone in on what the right thing is. And now you look at where I am, and I'm doing like $500 days for the past 3 days, and I don't have the cash flow to increase budget. It's like, okay, what do I have to learn here? I just can't do it wrong. All my knowledge is coming in to this specific moment right now. If it goes right, this happens. If it goes wrong, this happens, and it's no big deal because I learned all of these lessons that I can implement into my next brand that will succeed, because every brand I've launched in Facebook so far has been doing exponentially better than the last, and that's not going to keep going. It can go like this and then drop down, and the next one's this one, this one, this one, and then it pops again. But in the end, you are a product of your efforts, and if you keep taking efforts and using your brain to just like think logically, bro, just if something doesn't make sense, don't do it, and if something makes sense, do it, but really think hard about it. And I'm trying to say this in a way that isn't related to God, because if I'm able to do that, I really understand the topic, because it's just a truth, and that's really what it is. It's just a truth, right? And like you take the actions, point it towards something good and beneficial, and you'll get to it. Maybe you don't know what good and beneficial is, but like the best way I can explain it is choose something, and if you want to get there, start taking actions to get there, and at some point you're going to figure out that this is the wrong way and this is the right way, and you're going to get there. And that's the thing with Jesus, right? I have Jesus as my thing that I want to get to, and I have ecom as the path that I'm pursuing to him, and there's this path specifically that leads through ecom to him, and I'm going these paths leading me to this middle path that'll take him there, is how I'm seeing it. So choose the right thing, and really think about what you're doing. I feel like I've went on a lot of tangents in this video. I'm not sure if it made sense. I'll definitely listen to it back, but it's just a lot of my thoughts just getting out there, and a lot of them really don't seem like they relate to each other. Now that I'm thinking back, a lot of them definitely don't. I got to from marriage to something else to this to, bro, I don't even know, honestly. But bro, filming these videos are honestly really difficult, because like I'm doing daily videos, and I really was really bad at this when I started. I've been speaking for 13 minutes straight, bro. When I filmed my first video, at like literally the first YouTube video ever, in June or something, I sat down for 30 seconds, I said the first phrase, and then I blanked and I stopped talking for like probably 10 minutes. I literally just sat there looking at the screen, just like, what do I say? I have no idea. And like, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I started taking the action, and within probably like 6 videos of this, doing it every day, I can talk to 13 minutes. But it took the action of starting it, and then I stopped, right? And then it took the action of starting it again, doing it a little bit, stopping, and then the decision to continue towards this path. And the reason why I took that is because I realized that there is something good. There is a reason why I would want to do these videos, and that made me able to take the commitment and actually take the step to learn on how to do this. And now here we are, and I can talk for 14 minutes straight, even if it doesn't make sense, which maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I'm able to talk with this, and with more practice, more videos, I'm going to be able to form genuinely coherent sentences that I can look back on while I'm talking and verify that they do make sense, because I honestly don't know if these make sense. But yeah, and I'm going to end this video, and there's going to be like a million things that I wish I talked about, and I can already think of one, but I don't know how to implement it into this video. So that's what I'm thinking, and I guess that's going to have to be tomorrow's video. So that's what, and I want to talk about ecom on this too, but it's hard to talk about ecom when this is so much more important to what influences me to do ecom than the actual numbers. Like, the numbers don't really mean anything. It's the meaning behind the numbers that mean things to me, and I'm pretty happy about that. Because I definitely worked towards building that tolerance towards the numbers before seeing the numbers. And like I've had hard days and stuff, and I mean I have a feeling that I could keep talking for an hour on this, which makes me really happy because like bro, I couldn't talk for 2 minutes without pausing just 2 weeks ago. So yeah, there's more to improve. Now I need to figure out how to stop the video and form coherent sentences and look back on what I said and be able to form the next idea in my head before I speak it, right? So that's happy. Those are good. And yeah, that's really it for today. There's a lot of things for today. But yeah, we'll see. I'm definitely rewatching this video cuz not sure if it made sense, but yeah. All right. See ya.